Imagine the universe as a vast loom. Threads of energy and information intertwine, weaving a complex tapestry of existence. This tapestry is consciousness, a symphony of awareness, thought, and feeling. For centuries, philosophers and scientists have grappled with the enigma of consciousness. How does the material brain give rise to the subjective experience of being? A new framework, known as weaving consciousness, offers a compelling answer. It proposes that consciousness emerges from the interplay of three fundamental principles: algebra, quantum physics, and sacred geometry. These principles, like the threads of a loom, interweave to create the fabric of our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. This approach, known as the Trinity system, suggests that consciousness is not merely a product of the brain, but a fundamental property of the universe. Just as gravity shapes the cosmos, consciousness shapes our inner world. The Trinity system posits that algebra, quantum physics, and sacred geometry are not separate disciplines, but interconnected aspects of a unified reality. They represent the language, the dynamics, and the structure of consciousness. Algebra, the language of mathematics, provides the framework for logical thought and reasoning. It allows us to organize information, make connections, and solve problems. Quantum physics, the study of the subatomic world, introduces the concept of superposition, where particles exist in multiple states simultaneously. This principle suggests that our thoughts and perceptions are not fixed, but fluid and ever-changing. Sacred geometry explores the mathematical principles underlying the forms and patterns found in nature. It suggests that our thoughts and memories are organized according to geometric principles, creating a blueprint for consciousness. Imagine a tree. You can describe its height, the width of its trunk, and the number of branches using numbers and equations. This is the power of algebra. It allows us to quantify and manipulate information. Our brains use algebraic principles to process information and make decisions. When you solve a math problem, recognize a face, or plan your day, you are engaging in algebraic thinking. The neurons in our brains communicate with each other using electrical and chemical signals. These signals can be represented as mathematical equations, suggesting that our thoughts are essentially algebraic computations. Just as a computer uses binary code to process information, our brains use a complex system of neural networks and algorithms to generate thought. Section 4. Quantum Physics. Dancing with Possibilities. The world of quantum physics is strange and counterintuitive. Particles can exist in multiple states at once, and the act of observation influences the outcome of an experiment. This principle of superposition suggests that our thoughts and perceptions are not fixed, but exist in a state of potentiality. When we focus our attention on a particular thought, we collapse this wave function of possibilities into a single outcome. This dynamic interplay between possibility and actuality is what gives rise to our sense of free will and creativity. Our thoughts are not predetermined, but emerge from the quantum soup of possibilities. Quantum entanglement, another bizarre phenomenon, suggests that particles can be linked across vast distances. This principle may explain how our thoughts and feelings can be interconnected with others and the universe. Section 5. Sacred Geometry, the Architecture of Memory. From the spirals of galaxies to the petals of a flower, geometric patterns are ubiquitous in nature. Sacred geometry suggests that these patterns are not merely aesthetic, but reflect a deeper order to the universe. The golden ratio, a mathematical proportion found throughout nature, is believed to be a fundamental building block of consciousness. It is present in the structure of DNA, the arrangement of leaves on a stem, and even the proportions of the human body. Some researchers believe that our thoughts and memories are organized according to geometric principles, creating a blueprint for consciousness. These patterns may serve as a scaffolding for information storage and retrieval. The intricate folds of the human brain, for example, exhibit fractal patterns, suggesting a deep connection between geometry and consciousness.